First of all, I think that there are going to be two significant priorities in this space for the Obama administration and the Congress next year. The first is economic rescue. The administration, the Congress, the first thing they'll focus on, I think, is not fixing the system, but actually stopping the bleeding as much as possible. We're looking at a perhaps two-stage stimulus package with a small package next week, basically because there are differences in opinion of how large a package should be between the Bush administration and the Democrats in Congress, and then a much larger stimulus package very earlier in the year, combined with middle-class tax cuts and some relief and support for low and moderate income Americans. After that, I think there will be a significant push to modernize the regulatory system, both in terms of memorializing in law or regulation the changes that have occurred over the last year, like broadening the range of firms that have access to the Fed discount window and the accompanying regulation that goes along with that, but also looking at a broad rewrite and reorganization of the entire regulatory structure. It seems to me that there are 5 or 6 things that Congress will focus on. First is modernizing and strengthening the regulatory structure. Raj Cohen talked a lot about that, with a strong systemic regulator, probably the Fed, plus broader oversight of some of the unregulated parts of the financial system. Second, minimizing systemic risk. Third, enhancing transparency. One of the big problems that it was obviously part of the mess that we're in is lack of transparency, both in terms of what the products were that people were investing in, and also how different institutions held those either off or on their balance sheet. Reform of the credit rating agencies will be another top priority, and regulating derivative products will be perhaps the 5th. And all of this will need to be done, as Raj Cohen said, in an international setting to avoid the type of regulatory arbitrage that you've seen both within our system and outside the system between the US and the EU and within countries in the EU.